The leader of the Bloc Québécois is denying anonymous allegations of sexual misconduct posted on social media. CBC News has not at this point verified those allegations or spoken to the person making them. Joining me now to take us through what we do know is Marie Vastel from Le Devoir. She's in Ottawa. Hi, Marie. Great to see you.
Hi, Vashi.
Tell us about what the allegations are specifically and where they're being made.
So essentially, this allegation goes back to a night that allegedly happened in a Montreal bar in 1999. Mr. Blanchet, the leader of the Bloc Québécois, was at the time the manager of a pretty popular rock star in Quebec named Éric Lapointe. And so the two men were going from bar to bar after an event. And this woman alleges that on that night, Mr. Blanchet was a bit too pushy or too insistent with her, and that he sort of tried to push himself on her. Now, Mr. Blanchet categorically denied the allegation very early this morning. The allegation was posted anonymously on Facebook last night, and then very early this morning, Mr. Blanchet's office denied, and I'll quote, and pardon me, but since it's sensitive, I'll make sure I don't get it wrong. He unequivocally denies the allegations. He invited the person to file a complaint with the police. He said he always hopes justice can be part of this process, so to protect real victims of criminal acts. His office said that he would keep his schedule. He would go on as scheduled, and he had no further comments today. He was not made available. His office said he would keep his schedule, but did not tell us what it is. So he hasn't had a media availability so far, and we don't know if he'll have one this week.
I know other political parties have offered some of their reaction, and I'll get to that in a second. I just wanted to ask you if you could help us frame the context around this. I know it was made on social media. There have been other revelations in Quebec. This is quite a significant news story outside of just this one allegation around the entertainment industry. Can you give us a bit of an outline of that?
Yeah, absolutely. So for the past 2 weeks, I'd say there have been a huge wave of allegations on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, women coming forward, people coming forward, anonymously or not, saying that some people, mostly well-known personalities, were inappropriate with them, were either too pushy or had sexual misconduct gestures that they posed to them. And so in these other situations, which were mostly in the cultural sector, so we've had singers be the object of these allegations. We've had a pretty famous talk show host. In these other cases, their bosses and their associates reacted in a pretty strong way. These singers lost contracts. They were dumped by their labels. This talk show host lost a bunch of contracts. She had clotheslines and all sorts of associations with different companies who all dumped her rather quickly after these allegations became public. And so it's just another, the Blanchet allegation is just another one in that wave of allegations, but the reaction is quite different when you look at the political sector, where really no one has wanted to
tell me a bit about
tell me
a bit about what various leaders are saying, other leaders.
Right. So Justin Trudeau's office did not want to comment. Neither of the other parties, the Liberals, the NDP, wanted to say what should happen to Mr. Blanchet. Should he leave as party leader? Because some people on social media said that he could not stay as party leader. None of the other parties wanted to go there. The Liberals, their only reaction was Minister Mélanie Joly, a tweet saying to victims of sexual assault or sexual harassment, "I hear you and I understand you." She then posted a link to a call line for people who would need support. Mr. Singh saying it's a troubling story. He's always been of the opinion that allegations need to be taken seriously, but that was sort of it in terms of stronger reactions. Everyone was very prudent. Same in Quebec City, actually. I should say opposition parties, Premier François Legault, no one wanted to talk about specific cases, just said that victims should come forward when there are such incidences and that they should turn to the justice system to try and seek reparation.
Okay, thanks so much for all that information. Really appreciate it, Marie. Great to see you.
Thanks, Vashi.
Hi, I'm Vashi Capellos, host of Power in Politics. See more of our show by subscribing to the CBC News channel or click the link for another video.